Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sean, and we are now in the part of the schedule for tomorrow where we will hear the snippets for the EP, which, wow. So, the only prediction I think I have, at the very least, for Quarter Life, which is one of the two subunit songs, is that it might lean into a similar tone, like skipping stones, and I say that because the image that they've used to pair with the look of it on the track list is an image of one of the guitars from Ethereal Concept. So the rest of them, however, no freaking idea, so I'm definitely very, very curious what we're gonna get. I'm also curious if they're going to have any beeping for the Morse code track. Yeah, so I have absolutely no idea what to expect for anything else. I am very much going to be pleasantly surprised. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm hoping that in the preview, it will show, for like the previews of the unit songs, it will show who's in the units, because they technically did do that for minisode3. And I'm sure maybe some people caught on to it, but I didn't. I just was, paying attention to the visuals, but I wasn't like seeing that it was meant to hint and show who the unit was. So I didn't know that there was the two units of the two songs of minisode to EP until a press article. But this time I know to look out for the visual clues potential for who the units are. Hopefully I will remember to actually pay attention to that and not get too swept away by what I hear. We'll see. Okay, we have a minute to go. Right. Let's open this. We'll have subs on because I know that they are finally... Why would you have it auto-generated? Ugh. Fine. I guess I'll just be referring to translating TXT as soon as I'm done. Okay, anyways. Worry about lyrical translations later. Let's get into this. Hold up. Okay. We've got like a ethereal concept vibe for Miracle. Okay, nice. Alright, next we have I'll See You There Tomorrow, which is track 1. Ooh, a bit funky. Ooh, okay. Straight off the bat, so I see that Yeonjun is a part of the killer. I had a feeling you would be. Okay, I'll See You There Tomorrow. It's quite like slightly funky and poppy. It's gonna be a cute one. Nice, okay. Kai and Subin. Taeyeon. Bongyu. Wait, okay. Yeonjun, Kai, Subin, Taeyeon. There's no way that there's going to be 4 people on one track and only one person on the other track. Wow, so much for the preview giving me a clue. Whatever, I'm going to scrap that idea then. I'm going to go back and probably listen to what I was hearing, because I was a little too hyper-focused on seeing who I could see for the units, but it turns out it's probably not going to give me the clue after all, so never mind. Ooh, okay. So obviously we know that this one is like the tinnitus sister because, you know, it has Abby on the production credits, so we immediately knew what type of sound to expect. So, ooh, my excitement for the killer just rose so much more. Okay, Quarter Life. Yes, this has exactly the sound I was expecting. Exactly the sound I was expecting. Quarter life crisis. Okay, yeah, Quarter Life has the exact sound that I was like, totally expecting based on the concept image they chose to pair with it. Okay, my one prediction was correct. I'm happy about that. Okay, so far we've got that Miracle and Quarter Life are gonna have like similar rock-esque genres. Okay. And I'm gonna skip back a bit so that I can fully hear the preview for Deja Vu, the title track. Quarter Life Crisis! Ah! Ooh! Oh my god, Yeonjun, let's go with the vocals, man! Wow. Okay, wow, I got so taken by Yeonjun's voice just then that what I immediately remember is heavy drums. Wow. They didn't even bother putting in the Morse code. That's hilarious. Wow, okay. Interesting. Okay, so Miracle and Quarter Life are both gonna have that like band-esque youth anthem vibe. The Killer is definitely gonna be like the more like the sensual, possibly slightly hip-hop style. Still don't know who's in either unit. I mean, I could figure it out by who I'm hearing, so I'm definitely gonna go back and try to decipher that by who I'm hearing. That'll be a lot easier. I mean, I'll at least be able to guess one person for each unit or something. So I'll see you there. It's very like boppy, I think I remember. I mean, I'm gonna replay this anyways, but I'll see you there. It's like very boppy and bright and a little funky. Deja Vu is all I remember is like drums and Yeonjun's beautiful voice. Okay, let's just go back in. Give me subs! Alright, I'm just gonna jump over straight to translating TXT to see if she has updated anything. Okay, so far that she has picked up that the Killer is the unit of Yeonjun and Subin, and then Quarter Life is essentially Maknae line. Interesting. Lyrics for Deja Vu. I promise no matter how many times it repeats, my future is you. I promise no matter how many times it repeats, my future is you. Hey, that's the the very first obvious spoiler we got from Yeonjun for a spoiler for the EP. Interesting. Alright, so far we only have lyrics for the preview of Deja Vu. Okay. Let's go in again. Wait, is this meant to be the Morse code preview? I don't know. Oh, yep, I am already in love with Miracle. To no surprise. I am a huge sucker for gang vocals, like very apparent, like forefront gang vocals in like a band anthem type of song. So, ooh, Miracle, you're gonna get me bad. I like this one is more playful. Okay, so yeah, that one is reminding me a little bit of the genre style for Happily Ever After. I don't think they're technically the same genre of like Jersey Club style, but there's like a slight tone that's reminding me of that. Okay, I'm going to listen carefully again to who I'm hearing for the preview of The Killer. Yeonjun? No, Subin. Yeonjun? Okay, yep, so Hyungline for The Killer. Interesting. I wonder if they did purposefully have a snippet of the unit tracks showcase exactly who's in the units. That wouldn't make sense. Like, a part of me is kind of wondering if it's going to be like, surprise, it's actually this member on this unit. But it doesn't make sense to just have it that who you hear in the snippet is who's in each unit. I feel like that made no sense. I feel like my sentence just got completely destroyed because I'm thinking and speaking at the same time. Anyways, okay, definitely Hyungline for The Killer. Interesting. And then that means obviously, yeah, the other three for Quarter Life. Interesting that it's that. Anyways. Yeah, I can definitely hear like the similar vibe of Skipping Stones, which is totally what I was expecting. So Kai style. Ooh, that line already scares the shit out of me. Quarter life crisis. Like, if you saw my community post of my initial thoughts of the track list and what, you know, immediate vibes from the song names I was getting, plus the one little description about Quarter Life and saying that it's a song about dealing with anxiety and self-affirmation at one's quarter life. And then you've got this one English line, quarter life crisis. Oh, I am so terrified for quarter life. That one is going to ruin me. Okay. Jun has not updated. It's translating TXT has not updated any more previews yet. Okay. One more run through of Deja Vu. Ooh. I'm a sucker for impactful beats. I adore when Yeonjun projects his voice. He does that in both Farewell Neverland and in Growing Pain. So in Farewell Neverland, it's falling, falling, and then for Growing Pain, it's I'm falling. I love those moments, and now we're gonna get more Yeonjun voice projection in Deja Vu. Oh, I love when he projects his voice. It's so hits you in the heart. It's so satisfying. Wow, oh my gosh, okay. So far, what song am I the most excited for? Miracle, maybe? I know I'm easily the most nervous for Quarter Life. That's a no-brainer, but like, maybe I'm most excited for the full version of Miracle. I had this little theory that it would be another fan-dedicated song, but I didn't actually think to make the idea, well, not make the idea, but like think the idea that it could actually be a member-dedicated song. We'll see. It could be both, you know. Okay, we now have preview lyrics for Miracle. You can close your eyes and see tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. It'll show up when you count to 3. 1 if it's you, 2 so very, 3. Interesting. You close your eyes and see tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. It'll show up when you count to 3. Oh, that reminds me actually of the moment in Magic Island when they're on the train and they're right about to like enter Magic Island. They close their eyes and then that reminds me of the OG way that you would get to Magic Island. 1 if it's you, 2 so very. Interesting. I'm very curious now, like, if it was Yeonjun Subin that chose to be on the unit of the killer, or if that was like a company choice. Who knows? I feel like I'm actually probably the most curious lyrical storyline wise for the unit songs. I gotta try and decide what track I'm claiming. I have no idea. All of them sound so good. I mean, yes, I have like this natural underlying bias, you could say, to like rock sounds, so that automatically leans me towards Miracle and Quarter Life. I don't know. I'm really not biased. Like, they all sound so like intriguing and fascinating. Awesome. Okay. I'll see you there tomorrow preview lyrics. I believe we are meant to be. It's okay if you're late. I'll be waiting there tomorrow. There'll be no more sorrow. I'll see you there tomorrow. No, this one's gonna be cute. I'm not expecting my heartstrings to be shattered until at least Miracle. I know that Quarter Life is gonna break me. I mean, for the most part, like, my mind is literally guarded because of the antidepressants that I'm currently on. But still, Quarter Life, she's gonna get me bad. I know it. I don't really think I have any other thoughts until the rest of the preview translations come. Oh yeah, I just realized that no song has like a ballad feel. All of them quite, well, I mean, the closest to a ballad slow pace would probably be The Killer. But I mean, obviously, like, that's not a ballad. But it is, like, probably technically in a way, like, probably the slowest track. Okay, now we have Quarter Life. The preview translations. We don't know if this might be the darkest period. Let's not stop here. I don't know where we need to go, but we'll walk forward. It might be a bit dark now, but we'll wander, pull through Quarter Life Crisis. We don't know if this might be the darkest period. Let's not stop here. I don't know where we need to go, but we'll walk forward. It might be a bit dark now, but we'll wander, pull through Quarter Life Crisis. This reminds me a little of There's a Child Is About to Go. Quarter Life is going to destroy me! I wonder if the killer is going to be like more in line with being... I know what I'm thinking, but I don't know. The way that my mind is wording it is not quite what I am trying to explain. Because, you know, one thing we know about TXT is they may have a song sound one way to give you some kind of incentive of what the lyrics will talk about, but then the lyrics are completely different. Huge great example being, well, basically every TXT song ever, but great example being Tinnitus. Very sexy Afrobeat sound, sad AF lyrics. So I really have absolutely no solid guess for what the killer could be about. Literally have to wait for the snippet translation for that. Alright, let's read out a Yeonjun translation, shall we? My future is Moa. Moa says, my future is Moa equals my future is you. Noah Yeonjun. So the Inkigayo spoiler was this one. I definitely said that my future is Moa. Yeah. He's so cheeky with his little spoilers, and then when they get like revealed, and then he's like, ta-da, that's what it was. He's so cheeky with it. You know, it's ironic how the name of the Hyung's unit song is The Killer, which sounds so like badass and impactful and like sounds very hard-hitting, and then you have the parentheses subtitle of I Belong to You, which just sounds really like beautiful and cute and romantic and kind of sentimental. So yeah, but that is like throwing me off. Ooh, actually, there's gonna probably be shorts version. Before I forget, I'm going to play the shorts version. I mean, it's not that different really, but why not? Oh, oh, okay, I love it already. There'll be no more sorrow, I'll see you there tomorrow. I really like that as far as English lyric snippet. I was trying to think of what else the sound is reminding me of. I don't know. So for now I'm just gonna settle on that it's giving me hey! Finally, okay. It's giving me like very subtle happily ever after vibes. Okay, The killer, I belong to you. Preview translation. Killer! Tame me, I fill up with you. I'm melting, breaking apart completely. I spread out like a part of you. Killer, tame me. Oh, interesting. Okay. By the time I got to the... Yeah, okay. My first thought was like, wow, there's gonna be sensual. And then it immediately actually makes me now think of The Little Prince and the Fox. Ooh, they're probably gonna play into that. One side of it being like very like sensual and very like mature in that type of sensual type of concept, but then also the relationship and friendship of the Little Prince and the Fox. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, that is also very interesting because we have Subin. That if we're I guess strictly referring to the Golden Disc Awards performance where they first hinted at tying this EP concept to The Little Prince, they had Subin play the Little Prince role and the others were like holding the fox masks. And then Yeonjun is like the most affiliated with the fox because he's like the one trying to connect with it the most in the cleanser trailer. He's the only one seen with the fox in a light concept. So we have Subin that is kind of representing, like primarily representing the Little Prince, and then we have Yeonjun that's primarily shown, and I guess kind of represented as the fox because, you know, one of his representative emojis is a fox. That is super interesting. Okay, now we have all the snippets for, well, the lyrical translation snippets for each of the tracks. Okay, well that definitely made my curiosity for the killer rise even more. So, first track being I'll See You There Tomorrow is definitely going to be the most fun, maybe the most lighthearted. Deja Vu, yeah, I promise no matter how many times it repeats, my future is you. Yeah, so far Deja Vu just feels like it's going to be very like epic. It's definitely going to be the track that's going to like sum up the EP as, you know, title tracks usually do. At least in like TXT's case. Miracle so far just makes me think of how they get to Magic Island in the past. It's not really giving any clues as to whether it's fan dedicated or member dedicated, but also I think for now it's definitely giving both. Seriously, the footage that they used for the killer really throws you off. It's like, oh no, you have to solely rely on the audio to be able to decipher who's in what unit. So yeah, I've already well gone over my thoughts for the killer. And then, yeah, Quarter Life is going to destroy me. Okay. Anyways, let's finish listening to the shorts versions and then I gotta wrap up because once again, I've been filming for an hour. Obviously, by the time I cut all this down, it's definitely gonna not be an hour worth. Oh, that melody. That is a gorgeous melody right there. Ooh, okay. Okay. I mean, that one little press article snippet about what the song is about mentioned Anthem. Oh yeah. There's definitely some Anthem vibes already. Oh, I'm really excited for Quarter Life because I'm excited for like the vibes. But I am so terrified of that song already. And definitely all three of them are going to give such emotional singing. Because we know that with like emotional songs, like sure the three of them have their own individual styles of emoting, you know, stronger emotions in songs. I feel like Bongyu is going to come through with like that warm, comforting assurance type of sound. Kai is going to come through with like desperation, hope, and reassuredness as well. And then Taeyeon, I think, is going to come through with like the most like heartbreaking side of what the song so far, from what little we know, is going to be about. But he'll still come in with like a hopeful tone. So that's what I'm thinking those three will sound individually for Quarter Life. As for Yeonjun and Subin with The Killer, so far they just sound sexy, gorgeous. Yeah, that's really all I can get from that. Oh, I am already stupidly in love with the snippet for Deja Vu. Like, that could be like the core beat. I think it's... My first impression was a drum beat, but it may also be a guitar beat. Like, the type of guitar strumming that like gives you that beat vibe. Or it could literally be both drum and guitar, but oh my god, Yeonjun's projecting voice! What was that other snippet we heard from a previous album where we heard him projecting his voice and I was like obsessed with it? Might have been Growing Pain? It might have been Growing Pain because that's the only song from Freefall that he like really projects his voice. But I may also be thinking about Farewell Neverland snippet. I don't know, it's one of those. Anyways, my point is that I freaking love when he projects his voice in songs. And I do really hope that in the full version, we do get to hear that projection super clearly wherever the hell it's meant to be. Also, I just realized that I never tried to guess which snippets of the song are coming from what part of the song. I actually, like, literally have no idea, like... Normally you can tell with instrumentation whether there's like a decline or an incline or whatever where in the song it may be, but honestly all of them are very ambiguous where they're meant to be, so I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna wrap this up. So I'm not even gonna bother with any final thoughts because those thoughts that I have been spoken about during the course of this filming, so... And if I continue with any more final thoughts, I'm just going to be rambling, repeating, and drawing this out more, so I'm not going to do that. I hope you guys have enjoyed my reaction to the album preview, and also tomorrow night we'll have an extra little preview for Deja Vu. Very much excited for that. Yeah, so I'm going to be combining my album preview with my reaction to the extra snippet coming tomorrow, just because, you know, it's all in that little, like, preview bubble.
the next day.
Alrighty, we are now at the next night. A few minutes till the snippet comes out, and if you see a tail, which you do, my cat is on my lap. Alright, let's listen. What is with... Eh? It's just piano. I'm honestly so confused. So the visuals, it gave us little moments of each of their title tracks, and then it's just piano. I mean, I've got to think this is probably maybe like the intro of the song, but like, huh? What an absolutely ironic duality right now, because, you know, in the preview, we hear that heavy, like, drum, guitar mix beat along with Yeonjun's voice. But here it's just a really soft piano. Eh. At least there's captions for the short. I ran away countless times just out of fear. The moment of falling. As usual, they're like, we are going to make it impossible for you guys to know what you're in for with the title track. If we look at the brief description of the song that came out in a press article that beloved translated TXT translated, just like the promise that you and I made in the past, you and I will definitely meet again, and that moment will feel like deja vu. And then, you know, with this snippet, it has key moments showing each of the eras from debut till technically, you know, the name chapter concept trailer. Yeah, it's kind of like, in a way, showing like all of these moments that have felt so familiar have led up to this moment of our meeting tomorrow. That's what I get from the visual side of it. Wow, like, I mean, that piano is absolutely beautiful, of course, but like, I'm just so thrown off, like, what? How do we go from intense headbanging guitar drum beat mix to the softest piano? I'm very curious what kind of snippets we will hear during the MV teasers too. We'll find out soon. Okay, so that will now wrap up this reaction to both the album preview and the extra snippet. I still really have absolutely like no idea what to expect of this album. Of course, I've read the description on what genre it is and what the feel of it will be. But you know, that's one thing, and then the sound is still going to be completely different to whatever I may be thinking anyways. I will say actually piano goes well with the light concept. That was that. I hope you guys have enjoyed reacting to the album preview and the snippet. If you did, hit the like button below, comment below, you know, all your thoughts on each of the the previews. I don't know why my brain is running so slow right now. What you thought of the snippet, because I guarantee that nobody was expecting the snippet to be like that. And yeah, if there's anything else you want to comment below, go right ahead. Don't forget to subscribe, as well as turn the notification bell on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Annyeong!